Okay, so then prove to me that Mothra and Godzilla are smarter than Kong.
So as you guys just saw, my good friend Gas Battles has tagged me in this video talking about this dude right here saying, yeah, no, Mothra and Godzilla are 100 times smarter than Kong. So obviously it's wrong. I think that everyone knows that that's wrong. It's really not even worth going over because at the end of the day, people are going to say that Godzilla is faster, stronger, smarter. And then it even got to the point now where people are saying that Mothra is smarter than Kong. And just like my friends Gas Battles has said, everyone thinks it's like a trend or it's cool to hate on Kong. So I don't think that any of these takes that anybody is saying is actually legitimate. I think most of these are just to ruffle feathers. They're just looking for like a serious emotional reaction to it. Trust me, as someone who has been doing content on, Godzilla and Kong for literally over 3 years now, the whole time it's just been a trap, I guess you could say, to get a very visceral reaction out of you. And I don't think I really need to explain why Kong is smarter than Godzilla and Mothra, because it's been shown in every single movie, and anyone who has any basic comprehension skills would understand that Kong is far smarter than Godzilla and Mothra. I don't even know why this is a topic. So Mothra has years and years and years of experience, more experience than Kong by far. She's been around forever. She has the knowledge of all the other Mothras, and that's great. But that comes into experience. Batman and Wolverine, for example. Wolverine is far older than Batman, meaning he definitely has more fighting experience than Batman does under his belt. Now, does that make him smarter than Batman? Not at all. Matter of fact, if Wolverine had none of his powers, Batman would beat his ass in hand-to-hand combat. And that's simply because he's smarter. He has more skill. He knows how to apply the knowledge that he has to his fighting style. That same thing goes for Kong. He's not nearly as old as Godzilla and Mothra, which makes Mothra and Godzilla more experienced, but that does not make them smarter. Mothra's never made an axe to defeat an enemy. Godzilla's never made intricate traps to defeat his enemies. Neither one of them know sign language. Actually, the best way that I can compare this is comparing a human to a fucking crocodile, right? Because as stated in the GVK novel, Kong has human-like intelligence. Godzilla, on the other hand, has not been stated to have human-like intelligence. Either way, crocodiles can get up to be 70 years old. Now let's say that I go to the zoo and I see a crocodile. That crocodile is 70 years old. Does that mean that crocodile is now more intelligent than me because it is 70 years old? No, the experience probably wouldn't even help it. Because humans are smarter. The actual structure of Kong's brain is literally built like a human's, as stated in the novel. So since you're a good friend of mine, I'm going to tell you this because this is the only way that you're going to be able to deal with people like this. This is all bait. All of it. Whenever you see something like this that's blatantly wrong, it's bait. Now I've posted MonsterVerse content on 3 different platforms: YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Out of all 3 platforms, the worst has been TikTok. And what I mean by the worst is that people in the TikTok comment section are usually like 10 times worse. It's just brain rot. It's horrible. Half the time they're just saying these things knowing that it's not true just to get a rise out of you. So whenever you hear someone say Mothra is smarter than Kong, it's just a trick to get a rise out of you. If someone say Godzilla's faster than Kong, it's a trick to get a rise out of you. If they say anything that's particularly hating on Kong, they just want to get a rise. It's just what they do. Now, at the end of the day, I'm still going to watch the MonsterVerse because it's amazing. It's such a great franchise. In this particular case, you're going to have to separate the fans from the franchise because, yeah, this one is crazy. I know people saying things like this is very easy to get, angry about because I used to get angry about every single one of them. So I realized that they're not even really serious about it. They're just trolling. I hope this helps, man. I hope you still enjoy the MonsterVerse. I'm sorry that you have to deal with these comments.